say I want to do a song about people in the street,
Right.
other brothers in the street,
Right.
that's okay.
Right.
And I think in some ways they want to shape how the world sees us by only showing one dimension of the black experience. And it is a legitimate experience, but it's not the only experience.
Well, it's the only experience that's going to bring you. And so they're giving these kids with all this trauma, you know, these tens and 20s of millions of dollars for these stories, knowing that at some point all this stuff is going to catch up with them. And they're going to be, but that doesn't matter, because if I own your masters and your publishing, that means I get this money for, it's like getting somebody's real estate portfolio for free. You're going to get paid forever.
Yeah.
And they understand that because that's the business. And they'll set you up in the sense of that is because my uncle used to tell me all the time, I was young, I was like, I'm going to get a Rolls Royce. He's like, well, if you don't get your mind right, you're going to just be a person in a Rolls Royce with you know, a crazy person in a Rolls Royce.
Right.
Because you still have to work on you. And my thing is, with this culture, what I don't like about it is, you know, there's so many other things that we can talk about instead of hunting each other down.
Right.
And the way they're teaching this younger generation to be significant is, if I can take your life. Because I already got in my mind, I can't go be successful with nothing else.
Right.
But this is gonna give me instant gratification and power because I'm significant, because I can do something to hurt you. And you know it's true, because look at how it is, Bishop. You know, you grew up, I grew up, you know, your uncle might have had a 38 special. You know what I'm saying? That's 6 shots.
Right.
You know, they're giving these kids, you know, fully automatic handguns that can, you know, 70 to 80, 100 rounds in 20 seconds. See, this is the thing. And I told somebody this other day, I've never heard a country singer talk about going and hunting another country singer.
Right.
That ain't what they're selling.
Right.
But it's our trauma. Like, say for instance, like, the more trauma you have, the better of a story that you're going to tell. And while you're telling that story and you're incorporating what's going on, the tension builds because you're talking about real people and real things. So these people are doing things behind the scenes that we all know culturally or that are happening, from people getting killed and all these things going on that build for a great story overall, because you get to see it in real time. And those great stories come with a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter. Get lit, pop shit, get higher. I'm the hottest, call me fire. Rock out, jump up, live my life up.
Family, what's the word? We are back. Thanks for being here. Hey y'all, I'm thankful for your time and attention. I'm thankful for the thumbs ups. I'm thankful for the subscriptions. I'm thankful for the hype ups. I'm just thankful for your time and attention. Even the interaction in the comment section. I read them all, trust me. This video here. I feel a lot of different ways about this video, but to sum it all up the best way possible, I feel kinda offended. Why is this man sitting with the dude that called himself the snowman? Can't ban the snowman. 38.5, 16 a key, whatever he used to say, 16 a key. Come on, bro. It is so hard to listen to this message that he's spreading with this man, TD Jakes. And it's so hard to look at TD Jakes too and know you were at Vaseline parties, or excuse me, baby oil parties. Let's be right, and I'm just talking junk right there, but that's just my way of saying that he was around this guy. I'm not trying to put anything on his name or nothing like that, but just the mere affiliation. You're caught on camera with this guy. You preach this word, but you know the word that this man raps and twirls and dances and hops and skips to. So for these two to have a conversation, I felt kind of offended, but I was intrigued to the point where I had to listen. So hit the thumbs up button. Let's check out these clips.
See, what a lot of people I think don't understand about labels or sometimes publishers, if I went to a label and said I wanted to do a song about cats and I'm alive.
Terrible, by the way.
yeah. There would be no question. Right. Absolutely not.
Right.
But if I say I want to do a song about people in the street,
right,
other brothers in the street,
right,
that's okay.
Right.
And I think in some ways they want to shape how the world sees us by only showing one dimension of the black experience. And it is a legitimate experience, but it's not the only experience.
Well, it's the only experience that's going to bring you. See, this is the thing. And I told somebody this other day, I've never heard a country singer talk about going and hunting another country singer.
Right.
That ain't what they're selling.
Right.
But it's our trauma. Like, say for instance, like the more trauma you have, the better of a story that you're going to tell. And while you're telling that story and you're incorporating what's going on, the tension builds because you're talking about real people and real things. So these people are doing things behind the scenes that we all know culturally or that are happening, from people getting killed and all these things going on that build for a great story overall because you get to see it in real time. And those great stories come with a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
See, they bring up great points, and I've always said this. Right now, we're if you're into certain niches of content, like DJ academics and stuff like that, what I've been watching him do is go at a certain demographic of people, and it's because of their sense of fashion and how they dress. But we're not seeing him make videos about the hip-hop witch in them because they dress wilder than these dudes. We're not seeing him make videos about the Met Gala, and I'm not taking anything away from bro. All I'm saying is it's only our culture. It's only our culture. And by culture, I'm not speaking anything of hip-hop. I'm speaking as a group, that looks like us. We're the only people that attack the elders. For what? You don't see it in country. You don't see it in rock. You don't see it in gospel. They let their greats be great. They don't say they're too old, they're aged out, they're this, they're that. That's a very important thing that they said right there. Now, this is the thing, y'all. What really got me about rap music and certain groups, these animal rights groups. Are we less than animals? Because like that man said, if he went out and made a song about doing those things to cats or just animals, period, it'd be hell to pay. But we can make songs about doing certain things to each other that really messes up the lineage. And it's okay. You'll get a bigger check the more you speak about it. Now put that in perspective. If we got activists that attend NBA games, they go at certain people with certain clothes on from certain animals or any animals, but it ain't nobody going out there like that for us. Can you blame them? Ask yourself that next. Anyway, let me shut up. Let's get to the next clip.
And so they're giving these kids with all this trauma, you know, these tens and 20s of millions of dollars for these stories, knowing that at some point all this stuff is going to catch up with them. And they're going to be But that doesn't matter because if I own your masters and your publishing, that means I get this money for, it's like getting somebody's real estate portfolio for free. You're gonna get paid forever.
Yeah.
And they understand that because that's the business. And they'll set you up in the sense of that.
I gotta stop it real quick. What record label did that remind you guys of? They know you're doing this and rap about that. They know you're gonna get bang. But if that happens, they get your masters, your publishing, and they're paid forever. Well, the first part of that remind me of NBA YoungBoy. They're giving these dudes tens of millions of dollars to rap about their trauma. But this is the thing. You gotta look. Listen. These dudes, especially YB, they're almost like people that had people that used to pick cotton, without me saying that SM word, that master word. Well, there you go. Massa, shit, there you go. Sorry, I didn't even mean to say the S word, but dude just had a whole tour called Massa. They allow this because it's influence. It's total influence. These dudes get under the spell of this traumatic music and they do things. Period. Now, the publishing, the masters. That's why I always say paperwork's very important. But not living that lifestyle is most important. But these dudes do anything to get a better tomorrow because they're in certain situations today. It's a vicious cycle, a very vicious cycle. But like bro said, it's like getting somebody's real estate portfolio for free. You're forever paid. It made me think of, I don't even want to say the label, Star Rings. Now, check out this next clip. I'll tell you what it made me think of afterwards. But it's deep. It hits different. Check this out.
One of my great friends always told me, is the money's in the snake's pit. The money's in the snake's pit. So in order to get this culture money that is there, it's there, but you gotta stick your hand in this snake pit. And you gonna get bit, you know, all these things are gonna happen to you because the money is there, because the money is in our trauma. It's in our dysfunction. It's in our inability to deal with life sober. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, there's no poetry in it anymore. It's really basically a commercial to go out here and feel it's okay to take somebody away from their family because you felt disrespected. And that to me says that they don't have conflict resolution or anything else to live for, because if I looked at it like that, there's a lot of wet pillows in the penitentiary, and it's just like, why would I have to harm you? You didn't hurt my family, you didn't touch my kid, I mean, you didn't do anything to me personally, but you said something to me on this app.
I think that clip right there was the one that really made me feel a way about this video and made me feel motivated to put it out to you guys. This is the same dude that a lot of people say, and this is heavy on the allegedly, but allegedly folktale has it that he sent some, I'm gonna just say Pookie Loke, I think. Look up Jeezy, Pookie Loke, Gucci Man, and come back to this segment and tell me if you wouldn't have felt the way when watching this video. Those of you that know, you're probably sitting here feeling what I'm feeling. But the thing is, why wait so late when your influence is minuscule to talk to the youth? Well, let me rephrase that. To say the right things to the youth. You had a youth out here trapping. Here you are, you're in a mansion with your Chinese wife. Look, I'm out of here. I ain't about to get, listen, man. Anyways, real quick, I want to touch on this, the snake pit. That reminded me of the belly of the beast. That reminded me of the snake being the serpent being a representative of what they say a certain group or whatever, power if you want to call it. Yeah, anyway, I just thought this video was interesting. I wanted to present it to you guys. I do want to thank you again for being here. Hit the like button, consider subscribing, all that good stuff. I'm very appreciative, y'all. We're at 145K subscribers. Thank you all so much. I'm out. Peace.